Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth Shaw and this channel is all about understanding narcissistic abuse, why they are the way they are and how you can overcome the abuse and move forward onto a much happier life. This video is about the ways and why the narcissist will try to destroy you. The narcissistic personality disorder is on a spectrum, so some are extremely dangerous and you will need to move miles away from them. Others will give up as it's just too much effort for them, so you can just limit contact around them so their negativity doesn't rub off onto you. If you are in a narcissistic relationship, or if you were in a narcissistic relationship, or if it's a family member or a work colleague, no matter where they are on the spectrum, if you're not extremely careful, they will drain you mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. Your mental health and your physical health will suffer. You may see the good in all those around you, and you may want to help all those around you, especially those that you love. Narcissistic people are often extremely good at making you believe they have changed or that they want to change and convincing others to help them, just to drag those people that are helping them down again. If you're annoyed with yourself, if it's a relationship with a partner or even a family member, at how many times you've forgiven them, and with the relationship, how many times you've taken them back, believing that they have changed. If you try not to fall for another Hoover from an ex, remember before when you fell for it and you fell for those schemes to try and win you back, that it didn't last. It never lasts. When you've taken them back before, your body will have released dopamine, which gives you a natural high. With all the narcissists' false promises and treating you so well at times, you believe that this time it will work. Constantly changing yourself to try and please who they are, whilst never pleasing who you truly are. It's all in the narcissist games to love bomb you, to raise you so high and then devalue you. And then come back to rescue you again, and then after they've rescued you, to discard you again, just to come back and try and rescue you all over again. All these highs and lows keep you trauma bonded to them. The cure is weaning yourself off them, especially if you're still with them, or cold turkey if you have left them. You are addicted, you are weaning yourself from a drug, from all those chemicals that your body releases. You may think that you love them, they've actually made you trauma bonded to them. To break this, it's extremely limited contact, and the best possible way is no contact, but I do understand that this isn't always possible, just to go no contact if you've got children with them. If you haven't got children with them, then you've got to just go no contact. It is extremely hard, but you have, once you have done it, it does become a lot easier. When they just disappear on you for a few hours, a few weeks, or a few days, it's all one big scheme from them that ends up with you thinking about them 24/7, often trying to call them and message them, getting in touch with friends and family, trying to reach out to find out if they are okay, leaving you with abandonment issues and low self-esteem. This may lead you to be the one apologising to them and begging for forgiveness, even though you don't know what you've done wrong and you haven't actually done anything wrong, in order that they come back and that they stay. Narcissists will not have only done this to you, they will most likely have done it to all the exes, and they will do it to future partners also. When they're being overly nice to you, there's a reason behind it. There's always a reason behind it. They are only ever nice to meet a need of their own. So they might start being nice and then they start asking for a loan of money or some form of favour. They may have been over generous at the beginning of the relationship so that when they needed something in return, you feel obligated to help. Yet they will just keep asking for more and more and more. And the more you give, the more they will want and take from you. A lot of people are left in financial ruin after a narcissistic relationship. Some narcissists will have got people to take out loans for them, signed houses over to them, given them money for business ideas for them to steal that business away from you. They may find ways of getting you to pay for everything with the pity plays, especially those who are unemployed. Whenever you think you finally figured it all out and made sense of it all and that you can make the narcissist happy again, and the narcissist truly seems happy again, they flick that switch on you. Narcissistic people will change you into someone that you no longer even know. They change who you are. They change how you dress, what you think, what you feel, and what you believe. They condition you with manipulation methods, from the gaslighting to the silent treatments to the pity plays, so that you keep going to them for the reality check. They will also condition you so that everything about you becomes ways of making them happy, so that they have full control and power over you. You end up walking on eggshells in order to do your personal best to keep the narcissist happy. You cannot keep a narcissist happy. They will move the goalpost every time you think you've figured it out. So you try harder and harder to please them whilst slowly losing yourself more and more. When it comes to separation, divorce and the children, they may seem to play fair at the start. Not all of them will, but some of them do. This is purely in case they change their mind about their new partner. As soon as they know that that new partner is hooked, they will slowly try to destroy you and ruin you. They will use all your weaknesses against you. If they weren't very nice in the beginning and then suddenly they start to play nice again, that's because the new partner isn't meeting their needs. So they're coming back to get at you, to take them back yet again for another chance, and they will not change. No one has found a way to get them to think and to change for the better. The problem is narcissistic people do not see themselves as the problem, so they do not see why they need to change. They only change to meet a need, and once that need is being met, they go back to who they truly are. After the relationship, narcissists believe that you deserve nothing. They will tell you that you're a liar, you're a gold digger, you're harming the children. They will do anything to win at all costs. Usually it's you, and if you've got children with them, that end up paying the price. A narcissistic relationship can leave you with so many health problems. Once you learn what you're dealing with, and you learn if you can co-parent, if you can parallel parent, or if you have to just move miles away from them. Friends and family members you suspect that are on the spectrum, if you can learn just to keep limited contact, keep them at arm's length, observe their behaviour but don't absorb it. Or whether you need to just remove them from your life completely. The only way to win against a narcissist games is to stop playing them. This is extremely hard as you're a good person and you want to help people. And they know every single one of your weaknesses and they will use them all against you. And this cuts deep. Do not let them know this. Do not react to them. Do not respond to them. Do not try to explain to them. They are not interested. They know your weakness and they are using them against you on purpose to get to you. Someone who cares about you would not use your weaknesses against you. Whatever they do, nasty or nice, they are in it for one person only, which is themselves. It's extremely hard to start, especially if they're using the children. Learning and gaining the knowledge that they just don't think like we do. They don't truly care. It's all an act to get their needs met and to keep us confused. To help make sense of it all, and by not reacting or not responding, you start to see them for who they truly are. Now, sometimes when you stop reacting, they will up their games. Some narcissistic people will up their games. Some are far too lazy to do so. It does get easier when you start working on you, and life does become more peaceful. So stay focused and stay strong. I know it's incredibly hard at times, and I know it's incredibly painful at times. You will have those. Most of us have those down days. Most of us take a few steps backwards, especially when someone's trying to knock you off balance and send you backwards. But just get up and go again and keep moving forwards and think about how far you have come. You can recover, you can heal, and you can go on to a lovely, happy, more peaceful life. You just have to work on you. Once you start, if you have any setbacks, learn from them and keep moving forward into that happy life for you and for where you want to be. Thank you for listening. Bye.